One of the things that's slowly being phased out is the need for big and bulky audio systems for your basic home theater setup. I've been looking to upgrade the sound in my home for a while now, and after trying out several options, I'm settling in on the Sonos Playbar. This is a high-end soundbar, and the price point makes that pretty clear. However, you get quite a bit for the price. You get 6 mid-range woofers, 3 tweeters, and 9 Class D digital amplifiers. You also get Dolby 3.0 and stereo audio, and they both sound pretty good on this device. The Playbar is designed to work from the optical out on your TV, so double check that your TV actually has that feature and is compatible. It has dual IR emitters, so you can control the volume and mute with your existing remotes. And there's also a night mode to compress the sound if you want to hear everything at a lower volume. This is actually pretty good for condo and city living. There's an area on the back of the Playbar to connect an Ethernet cable directly to your router. If you're not already running the Sonos system in your home and have the bridge attached to your network, you're going to need this connected to work with the controller app. The app works with your iPad, your iPhone, it works with Android devices, even the Kindle Fire. The app is something that I really liked because it allows you to control the device as well as stream music right to the Playbar, and it works with all of my favorite music streaming apps. It works with Songza, TuneIn Radio, Rdio, it even works with iTunes. I also really like the look of the Playbar, and it's consistent with their other products. The build quality is top class with the aluminum casing, and it's sleek and unobtrusive, which I also like. Now let's talk about the sound. A lot of soundbars are made for movies, but you can see this one isn't afraid to pump up the jam. Yeah, the sound is really good. Usually in a soundbar, bass suffers, and while it won't replace that boom that you get with a sub, the low end is pretty impressive. It's hard to translate over TV, but trust me, this thing really rocks. Now earlier I mentioned Dolby 3.0. If you want to upgrade from that, you're going to have to add more speakers. For 3.1 audio, you're going to need to add the Sonos sub. And 5.1 requires 2 additional Play 3 speakers. You know, for a bigger room, I'd recommend adding the extra speakers, but for smaller living spaces or a small living room, the Playbar sounds great. If you do choose to add the sub or speakers, remember, neither of them come very cheap. And this is the overall strength and probably weakness of Sonos. Adding extra speakers costs a lot of money, but just like Apple, if you buy into the Sonos ecosystem and are willing to spend a little bit, you're really going to benefit with some spectacular sound going through the entire home. In many cases, you actually get what you pay for. In my house, I'm running Sonos in 5 different rooms. In the media room, I have the Sonos Playbar. In the dining room, I use the Sonos Connect. In the kitchen, I have the Sonos Play 3. In the bedroom upstairs, I'm running the Sonos Play 5. And finally, on the patio, I'm using the Sonos Connect amp with outdoor speakers. Overall, for the Playbar, it would have been nice to see built-in Wi-Fi and maybe HDMI, as well as some other sound inputs. But even on its own, if you have the right setup for it, it's a solid choice.